Hey there everybody, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome everybody to Virtue's Last Reward. It feels like we're going to be coming up here towards a finale for Phi's route. Now, if I understand correctly, there could possibly be, I didn't look into it too much, I just kind of googled it on a whim, but there could be a true ending if you get every single ending, including all the endings where we're supposed to get a bad end. So I'm going to have to go through those and just to see if you can knock them out of the park, and then move on and continue on with the true end to see the true story behind this Nonary game, behind this facility, behind everything going on here. But for now, we solved the queue room, the white, obnoxiously bright queue room. We can finally get out.
It opened.
We should get back to the Floor A warehouse then.
Hey, wait. Did you guys hear something?
What?
You didn't hear it come from over there? It sounds like something turned on. Wait a minute, wasn't this thing a hologram display? See? I told you. This screen wasn't on before.
You're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
It looks like an authentication screen. I think we need to put in an ID and a password.
Yeah, but what?
That was when I noticed the illustration. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the... Memento Mori. Remember death. If the 9th lion ate the sun. Oh, of course. This was the real 9th lion. But if that was the case, Memento Mori. Remember death. Memento Mori. Remember death. Memento Mori. Remember. Wait, hold on. I feel like we took a picture of it before as well. Oh god, this is gonna be really important here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. I wonder... Now, I wonder... Remember that key card that we found, right? The key card. What name did it say on the key card for the dead woman? It said Kurashiki. Ku-ra-shi-ki matches the syllables. Now, if we assume that Kurashiki is the user ID, do we know the password? Have you maybe, perhaps, perchance, found a password on the back of the same ID card? Something like Jumpy Doll? A password named Jumpy Doll. Hopefully it actually shows up pretty well. Hopefully you can see it. I took a picture of the actual screenshot of the ID card for Kurashiki. I wonder if that is it. I hope it is, because otherwise I'm gonna look like an idiot. Jumpy Doll. Jumpy? Yes, Jumpy, like Junpei. Jumpy. Doll. Jumpy Doll. I wonder. It is! Oh my god! Holy shit! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, wait!
Sigma! Look!
Oh, no way! You're...
Akane.
Temioji, please tell us. I need to know who Temioji is. Please, it's either... Oh god. Oh god, that's Akane. That's actually Akane Kurashiki. What the fuck? Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, I actually have a rumor, not rumor, god, that's the wrong word to use. I have a, not a circumstantial, but I have a I guess, a hunch that I think I know who Tamiyoji is. I think Tamiyoji is actually Junpei. We never did learn Junpei's last name, at least I don't think so. But I was pretty sure we just knew him as Junpei. Now, we did learn that Tamiyoji was carrying a photo of him and Akane, possibly of him and Akane together, if that is Junpei. Let's assume Tamiyoji is Junpei. He was carrying a photo of Akane and young Junpei with him. Quark said that Akane was Tamiyoji's first love. So the only thing that can point to me is that Tamiyoji is Junpei. We've yet to hear confirmation of Tamiyoji's first, last name, or whatever. I'm not sure if Tamiyoji is a last name or not. If it is a last name, then we don't know the first name. If Tamiyoji is just a keyword or code word for something, then we need to learn Tamiyoji's true name. Is it Junpei or is it Sana? Because right now, it's still up in the air. A lot of signs are pointing towards Junpei. A lot of signs. But there's no confirmation yet. I need that confirmation saying, yes, I am Junpei. That's what I need.
Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a very long time.
It must be Junpei as well, because Junpei didn't get to actually see Akane towards the end of the first game. Sorry, spoilers, but I'm spoiling right now. This is too important. I apologize for spoilers, but it is what it is. He walked toward her, slowly, carefully. Almost as if he was afraid of scaring her away, he reached out.
She's a hologram.
Tamiyoji squeezed his eyes shut. I don't know why he went directly for the chest immediately.
Akane.
He closed his hand around empty air, let it fall to his side. Even the way he says things, like he did like a little breathe, like a little sigh, and then the way he said Akane. Oh my god, that is just, the mannerism is of Junpei. It's of Junpei, the different voice actor entirely. Because it's just the older. Let's hypothetically assume this is Junpei. The voice is different, definitely, but even just the way the mannerisms and the way he says things is so much like Junpei of the past. If this is a Junpei of the future, if this is, hypothetically, let's assume. There's a moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak.
I see you finally arrived. I've been waiting for you. Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate. What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here. Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions, at least not directly. I hope you will understand. Now, where to begin? You probably have a great many questions. What day is it? Where are we? Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki? But I imagine there is one question that rises above all the others. Why were we brought here? The answer to that is simple. Everything that has happened here is part of our plan. All of this was required for the success of the AB project. I assume you heard the name by now, at least. In any event, you are all needed in order to execute our plan. The Nonary Game was necessary for the same reason. Your question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project? The answer to that is also simple. Allow me to explain. We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Wait, what? Transport the consciousness of two people into the past? Of Sigma? Wait, what? What do you mean, the past? The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized no one could answer the question. Not Phi, no Tamiyoji, and certainly not pre-recorded hologram.
Have you figured out what this room is? I assume you saw the Q on the door. It stands for quantum. That makes this the quantum room.
It took me a moment to realize she changed subjects without even pausing. There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large enclosure? That houses our quantum computer. The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine.
Just that?
That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Jr., as well as the golems.
We just found the mega computer that runs this whole facility. What?
All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that strange, though? It seems contrary to how we perceive the world. The body, the thing that you see and interact with, is somewhere else. But the mind and all its thoughts are in this box. Perhaps it isn't so strange, though. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and thoughts existing separate from our bodies. Our core is in our head, of course. We all have individual brains, think individual thoughts, and act according to individual wills. That makes communication difficult, though. So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums, like language, photographs, non-verbal cues, etc., to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else. But, is that really true?
No, the Nonary Game proved that there is the morphogenetic fields that can be accessed from a sender and a receiver. This has been done throughout the test. Why is Akane so... I would think though, no, that would make sense for Akane to be so about it, because that was the original idea of the first game's Nonary Game. There was a purpose to everything. There was a methodical purpose behind everything. It was all planned.
In the dimensions we are most familiar with, yes, it is. If we look at things from another higher dimension, however, we may all be connected after all, like the branches of a tree or a rhizome. Imagine a horizontal cross-section of the root system of a large tree. All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section. In the 2 dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things with no connection to one another. But this isn't the case. If you expand your view and look at the root system in 3 dimensions instead of only 2, you see the truth. All the roots join together at the trunk. In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate. But if you look at the roots from a 3rd higher dimension, you see things that might appear to be separate from one another in 3 dimensions could be connected to one another if you look at them in 4 dimensions. Doesn't that at least seem like it could be a possibility? I believe that is how human consciousness actually works. Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose. Zero and I share that belief.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Yes, and okay. You better tell me that you better tell me you're Junpei, please. Tell me you're Junpei, please. Confirm to me that you're Junpei. Oh my God, seriously. Is it Santa? No, could he be Santa? I mean, all the signs point towards Junpei. I just need a confirmation, please. Demiurge mumbled something that sounded like nonsense. Opened my mouth to ask him what it meant, but Akane was already talking again.
Now, when I talk about a 4th dimension, I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski space-time. Let's start with a single dimension, where all that exists is a point. Connect points to one another, and you have a line. In 1 dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line. But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are 2-dimensional surfaces. Move up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to one another and form 3-dimensional objects. Now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space. Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you formed a 4-dimensional object, which encompasses a volume of both space and time. It is on that 4th dimensional axis that our minds are connected. If that was true, then what would prevent anyone from sending their consciousness backward or forward in time? That theory is the foundation of the AB project. The A represents after, and the B represents before.
Oh, shit. I think I get it now. I think I get it. I think I get it. In a way, if you think about it, in a way, the original Nonary Game has discovered that, if you remember from it, has discovered that the morphogenetic fields don't always have to be accessed on the same time plane. It can actually be accessed from somebody, an individual, from before and after. Like in the first game, where Junpei was able to communicate and help out and rescue Akane from when she was first captured. They went completely different time planes from another completely entirely. So this takes the research even further, not just looking at the morphogenetic fields on the same time plane, but on separate time planes and regarding in time in the fourth dimension. Oh shit! Okay, so that makes sense then. This makes sense then. I get it now. I get it now. What did they wanted to search stuff about this? They were trying to send the memories of Phi and Sigma back, but why?
It probably sounds silly to you.
Oh, that music, that music.
A ridiculous story made up by a mad old woman. But look at what's happened to you. You've seen many different worlds and timelines, haven't you, Sigma? And what about you, Phi? I know you have too. Am I wrong? Tenmyoji should know what I'm talking about as well. I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago. You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life.
It is Junpei! He's Junpei! Oh my god! Okay, good. We finally got a confirmation. We finally have a confirmation. Oh, this actually feels so exciting. Oh god, I wanted the confirmation to just be like, okay, this is Junpei Tham. This is him. And finally, we got it. Finally. Oh, I told you. This is the key point to this. Like I said earlier, he was able to send his consciousness and he communicated with the girl from the past. They're kind of little. Junpei as an adult was able to communicate with Akane Little to rescue her from her situation. So there was a possibility of morphogenetic fields being accessed through different time periods entirely, completely. And that's one thing they never considered even regarding the before with the original Nonary Game, right? They never considered that in the first place. They just wanted to see if they could access telepathy. Or one person in this current time, in the present time frame, communicate with another person in a current time frame as well. And we considered that morphogenetic fields could be accessed through time. And yet Akane decided to team up with Zero, whoever Zero is this time around. We know who Zero. Ooh, I wonder if Zero is Santa in this case. I really do wonder. Would it be? Oh god, now my mind's boggled, y'all. My mind is actually freaking boggled. Oh my god. So they decided to team up together, Akane and Zero, to see if they could create the AB game and the AB project in order to focus more on the time aspect of the morphogenetic fields, right? But why? Why was Sigma and Phi so significant to this?
It was a long time ago, but perhaps you still remember.
Oh, he does remember. He's got the picture, girl.
Yeah, of course I do. How could I forget? That little girl was you, Akane.
Suddenly, it felt like Phi and I were outsiders, trespassing on something we had no right to see. Temyoji's face was taut with emotion as he looked into Akane's eyes. It seemed almost like she was looking back at him.
Now, unfortunately, my time is up. The final stage of the project will begin very soon. I need to go prepare. The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting. One last thing. The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead?
The Schrodinger's cat.
Sigma, Phi, you will decide its fate. Goodbye.
Wait! Akane, wait!
Oh, Tenmyoji. I can almost see you. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to be okay. I will see you again one day. I promise. But I'm going to have to ask you to wait just a little longer.
Wait. Akane!
And then she was gone. Kinda feel bad for Thamriyell, man. I really do feel bad for the guy. After going through everything that we went through in the first game, oh god. It was an emotional roller coaster. And the guy been probably looking for all these years, all the way till his age. This particular event explains a lot of things, but also makes me question other things. Firstly, why is Clover not old like Thamriyell and Akane are? Secondly, what the hell is Alice's deal? Why is she not as old? If they met, if to them, the Nonary Game happened a year ago, right? If to them the Nonary Game happened a year ago, why is this still present in the full youth compared to Thamriyell and Akane? Right? Something is definitely alright here, and I need to know what it is. Thamriyell collapsed on his knees, his back hunched and shaking. So tears land on the white knuckles fist he pressed against his thighs. Kept quiet. What was there to say? Fi and I looked at one another and nodded soundly. With a shaking hand, Thamriyell pulled a photograph out of his pocket. It was a picture of a girl. After all that we've been through, her smile was enough to break your heart. Damn. Gives me the feels, man. Gives me the feels. It's okay. It's okay. We can... Just hang in there. Just hang in there, man. Made our way to the warehouse on floor A. Met up with the others. Took only a few minutes to decide to head to the infirmary. As soon as we arrived, we began to treat Alice and Quark for Radical 6. I gave Luna the Accelerator that I found in the cube room. She quickly prepared it and... We probably should have made copies of it just in case. Ejected Alice and Quark.
Thank goodness. It will take some time for them to recover completely, but they should be fine.
Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys. Thank you so much.
Don't sweat it.
No need to thank us.
Thamriyell said nothing, just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. Took the small boy's hand in his own and held it tight. Could see tears at the corners of his eyes as he turned away from us. Wonder what we do here now. Suddenly, I remembered. Dio. Where had he gone? Didn't take me long to find him. He was sprawled, unconscious on the floor, beneath the sink. Handcuffs?
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters. Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb in room 2, and we found them there. Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off. Thank you again for dealing with them. You are, quite literally, lifesavers. You have my eternal gratitude.
Coughed awkwardly and looked pointedly around the room. I glanced over to Fi to see what she was doing the same thing. I wonder what we do now here though, like now that we figure out a little bit more of this, what can we do? After that we headed back to the floor A warehouse to play the AB game. Specifically me, Fi, and Kay and Luna. Clover and Thamriyell decided to remain in the infirmary, just in case something happened with Alice, Quark, or Dia. Luna would represent Clover's team. With Quark and Dio sleeping, Kay would represent their team by default. Which left me, Fi, and Thamriyell. You should vote.
No, I'll let you handle it.
Oh, did my controller just die? My controller just died again. What is going on here? I don't use this thing that much. Well, it went and died, yo. Give me a sec here. Give me one moment. Can somebody in the comment section remind me to get a rechargeable? Yeah. Can somebody in the comment section remind me to get rechargeable batteries? Because I kind of need some. I don't want to be replacing batteries every single month and everything, so yeah. Like, if somebody could remind me about, you know, rechargeable batteries, that'd be fantastic. I kind of wish this thing was a wired one, but oh well. If it had like a battery pack, I definitely would charge it on my own, but unfortunately it doesn't, so well.
I chose Betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
What? Doesn't matter now.
Excuse me. I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round fight.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now. You see?
Hey, you're acting like I might actually try to betray her.
Not necessarily.
What does it matter what he's suggesting? We're almost there. We just have to play the AB game 3 more times. Then we can all get 9 points. But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
Third round will be 6, 11, 5, 9, 9, 10, 5, 10, 5. Yep, fourth round and the fifth round. 10, 15, 9, 13. Yep, you would be able to get out.
Okay, I'll vote. You sure you're alright with this, Sigma?
Yeah, I trust you. Handed her the star key.
Shall we open the doors?
I say we just go ahead and let this happen. Why not? I mean, there's nothing much we can do really at this point. I mean, what else is there to do? Just get 9 BP and you should be good.
An AMBIDEX gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until AMBIDEX game polling closes.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Oh. Well, we could vote earlier, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AB room for 45 minutes.
Okay, let's go back to the infirmary then.
I agree. Please, lead the way.
Luna and Kay set off toward the yellow door. I was about to follow when...
Hold on. I just remembered something.
What?
The AB room on the left, in one of the other histories, she...
Oh, yeah. You're right. Kana's body was in there. Wait a minute, hold on. What does this mean? Wait, was her body... We didn't find her body this time around, though. You're right, we didn't find her body. In the previous areas, we did find the body, but this time we didn't. What does this mean? Why didn't we find her body this time?
Maybe because she wasn't murdered.
But how? When did history change?
Do you remember what Akane said?
The cat in the box. Is it alive? Or is it dead?
Oh, shit.
Sigma, fine. You will decide its fate.
The Schrodinger cat thing.
Exactly.
I wonder what she meant about us deciding its fate.
Perhaps she was saying her own fate wasn't decided yet.
Huh?
The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, it's impossible. We already opened the box. We opened the door to this AB room, and there was no body.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body, but we haven't found her alive yet either. In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a recording from before this game started.
The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting.
She wanted to be found. Where was Akane now? What was she waiting for? Why was she waiting for us? Or what if she wasn't anywhere now? What if she was waiting for us in another timeline? What if she was waiting for us in the past? Was that even possible? If she was, what would that mean? To be continued. Wait, no. A new destination has been added to the flowchart. It was? Okay, let me go back to the first page and save over. What do you mean, new destination? Alright? Yes, alright. What do you mean, new destination? What do you mean? Look! The beginning! At the start! Here! Look at this! That was new. Wait, is that everything? Let me check here. Make sure I'm not missing anything out. I have the same flowchart. Yep, I have the same flowchart. Yeah! Wait! Wait! No freaking way. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Put a little love in it. We got a new AB room pass! Oh, shit, y'all. Shit! Let's go in here. Let's go in here. See this.